got? He no fucking resume, man. He don't got no resume, man. He don't got no goddamn, no goddamn Sugar Ray Leonard's on his resume. He don't got no goddamn Marvin Hagler. He don't got no real deal fighters like that on his shit. He got fights we all knew he was gonna win, man. He got fights he all knew we was gonna win, man. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear none of that. It's not about being tough or none of that, man. I want to fight him, man.
Tell him.
I need the whole world to be against me on that fight, so I can show y'all how great I really am. I don't need nobody for me for that fight. He makes shit look good. He makes shit look better than what it is. Resume what? What kind of resume he got? He no fucking resume, man. He don't got no resume, man. He don't got no goddamn, no goddamn Sugar Ray Leonard's on his resume. He don't got no goddamn Marvin Hagler. He don't got no real deal fighters like that on his shit. He got fights we all knew he was gonna win, man. He got fights he all knew we was gonna win, man. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear none of that. It's not about being tough or none of that, man. I want to fight him, man. I need the whole world to be against me on that fight, so I can show y'all how great I really am. I don't need nobody for me for that fight.
I'm not trying to hear none of that.
He makes shit look good.
Hey, well, you know, Crawford ain't fighting nobody like that, brother. And
resume what?
Yeah.
What kind of resume he got?
Crawford ain't fighting nobody like that, brother. Yeah, Crawford finna fight Canelo, right? He getting ready for Canelo. He putting on the weight. He doing everything, preparing, doing all this ones and twos, man. I see a great fight coming up, and wonder who the undercard could be. It could be Tank and Shakur, but you know everybody's saying no, because you know Tank ain't taking no pay cut, and he's a big star. You know what I'm saying? So why would he want to be on somebody's undercard? I wouldn't want to be on somebody's undercard, especially dealing with Turkey, man. You know, Turkey got people, you know, that's like Devin Haney fighting on undercards. And, you know, I don't think he sees it like that, but yeah, you get you a bag, you fighting the slot I want you to fight in, right? Okay, cool. You don't have to participate in that. And, you know, Shakur don't want that to happen either. He want this to be the biggest fight. And the reason I feel like Shakur feel like this is the biggest fight because it should be the most competitive. It should be the best versus the best. Canelo is at the end of his street. Canelo is at the end of his road. And you want the best fight the best. You fight Canelo after he switched his style up when he got beat by Floyd. You know, after he got tricked by Laura and Rob Laura. You know, that's the Canelo you want to fight. But not right now. And you know, you fight Canelo for a bag just like you would fight Jake Paul for a bag right now, man. You know, Canelo ain't finna rematch no Bivol type character no time soon. And he definitely not stepping in the ring with no better BL. So why wouldn't you get tricked by a smaller competitor, a Pinche Mayate? You know what I'm saying? Think you can do what you want to on Terence Crawford? I don't think so. I think you're in for a rude awakening. And I feel like from round one, you're going to be getting touched up. And a lot of people think he's going to get hit to the body. Yeah, he's going to get hit. Everybody get hit. This man conditioning his body, though, as we speak. A lot of people don't know about conditioning. They think it's all about muscles. And, you know, you can condition your body like Tom Poe. You ever seen the Bloodsport movie? Where the mother lover was kicking that goddamn bamboo tree? Ha! Ha! You gotta break your fucking legs just to toughen it up, right? Well, that's what these boys be doing, man. Throwing that medicine ball in their stomach. You know, toughen up that shit, G. Not tenderizing. So, we'll see. And, you know, I feel like I asked the Mexican guy at his YouTube page. I say, man, how you see this fight playing out, G? Like, man, tell you the truth, man, the first half of the fight, Terence Crawford gonna be winning. That's all I needed to hear. Because now you're going to put your fantasy after he start winning, and you feel like he's going to get tired. You feel like Terence Crawford gonna get tired, he gonna wear out from them body shots. That's what you said. Then you said it's gonna be a vicious knockout. I don't think he's gonna stand there and trade with no Canelo. I ain't got Terence Crawford with that low of an IQ. I know Terence Crawford get in the ring and fight people who he studied. This man's studying Canelo. I know y'all thought y'all was finna come over here and get some tank cake. Fuck that nigga. We ain't thinking about that nigga right now, man. We'll talk about him a little later in the show. I want to break down this fight because everybody hate this fight. Yeah, man, everybody, hating on the fight. I ain't gonna say they hate the fight. They act like they don't want to see it like it's a fantasy fight. Like this ain't, you know what I'm saying? If Canelo handled his business with Skull, this ain't no big fights way bigger than, you know what I'm saying, a Shakur in a Tank fight. Because really, if you think about it, Tank on the way down, Canelo on the way down. How many more people are gonna take their spot if they keep fighting the people they fight? Because nigga, you know, iron sharpen iron, man. I'm not finna sit here and act like this man dulling his sword. Let's talk boxing, man. Let's really talk that shit now, because ain't got nothing else to do, man. We'll sit here and wait to go to work. And we trying to get out there. Talk boxing with me. Like, round one, you see Canelo doing any better than he did against Caleb Plant? No, nigga, same with Bivol, man. You know, Bivol's having plenty of success and was pinning the brother against the rope. So I'm not saying that he gonna do the same as them guys, but he has a higher IQ, boxing IQ, I feel like, than those guys. You want to sit here and talk about Lenio? We like taking them mother lovers off. I like the way Bam took that bet off of Strada. We like taking shit from people. You niggas want to get shit sunk to you. We don't want that. Man finna go up a different weight division and try to beat Canelo Alvarez, bro. That's a hell of a feat. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta, you know, take the criticism, I'm gonna take it, man. I ain't worrying about you. The boy finna get a bag. And y'all love to talk about people money, right? You don't want to talk about that money because you don't like Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I don't like a lot of boxers, but I respect the business. Like, even with Tank, you a businessman, you an entertainer. You ain't really no killer. You ain't no boxer to me. And you know, if you about your money and that's all you want to do that. But don't be acting like no killer, man. I hate niggas that be acting. Them niggas be on YouTube acting hard, man. That shit be see-through, like a negligee. That shit weak to me, man. Like, you ain't got to do all that faking and phony. First of all, you niggas are smart. You study the boxing game. You study the divisions. You know who's up next for, you know, the title shot. And you do your homework every day when you take your YouTube series, man. You nerds. You know what I'm saying? You smart guys. You're not no gangsters, man. Gangsters ain't finna do all that shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We trying to get out that gangster mode. We trying to teach the children it ain't cool to be gangster. Because gangsters don't live that long, man. Nigga don't believe that song. The nigga's wrong. Gangsters don't live that long. See what's happening out here in the streets, man. You got the white boys trying to be gangsters. You know what I'm talking about? Hanging with Sauce Walker done got popped. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he got popped, but you know, you're out here talking like you sweet, my nigga. Nigga gonna test you. Nigga wanna test Tank. You acting like shit sweet. Nigga wanna test you, boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where y'all came up from. Nigga talking tough and you got that spot. Nigga want that there. You mad cause a nigga want your spot, dog? That's how this shit been since the beginning of time, G. Pussy niggas don't want nobody to take Tank's spot, man. That shit crazy, dog. What the fuck the game is for? You want a nigga to keep the spot, he gotta fight for it, nigga. Pussy nigga, he gotta fight for the spot. And you got Terence Crawford going up to fight Canelo. Y'all don't even want the man to go up to fight Canelo. You don't want to see no great fights. I don't want to see Canelo fight, I don't want to see Canelo fight Skull. I want to see him just say that energy or fight Benavidez. Say that energy or fight Benavidez, nigga. Yeah, say that. You gonna need that shit. You need a tune-up. You need to fight a Pinche Mayate before you get beat by a Mayate. That's what I feel like the business is, man. I might be wrong. I can stand it straight, you know. And we'll never find out, but we don't know what that man thinking. I just remember the man in the back singing Pinche Gate Negro in the song, and then you came out, you wasn't saying them same lyrics. You know what I'm saying? The same song. You know what I'm saying? Different lyrics. So I don't know what to tell y'all boys. I just know Keyshawn said this.
I don't need nobody for me for that fight. He makes shit look good. He makes shit look better than what it is. Resume what? What kind of resume he got? He no fucking resume, man. He don't got no resume, man.
Talk that shit, nigga.
He don't got no goddamn
Talk that shit,
Sugar Ray
nigga.
Leonard on his resume. He don't got no goddamn Marvin Hagler. He don't got no real deal fighters like that on his shit.
Oh man.
He got fights we all knew he was gonna win,
Talk
man.
your shit.
He got fights he all knew.
Yeah, so he ain't fought nobody, dog. We ain't finna act like Tank ain't fought. You know what I'm saying? Like he fought some killers, man. Y'all still stuck on Pedraza, and I told you who got him ready for Pedraza. Y'all want to go about Mario Barrios, but that's a punching bag. That's another punching bag, a tough punching bag that can swing back at you, but a punching bag, brother. And Ryan Garcia was weight depleted, and I don't care what you say about it. I don't care what you say. Ryan Garcia tried to negotiate a better catch weight, and all y'all gave him was 136. That's some disrespectful shit. Y'all don't even care about the symbolic 136 weight. Y'all don't care that, okay, well, you don't want to fight at 135, or you gonna have to go 1 pound or 136, some old sucker shit. That's all I can get. That's all I can get. And I got a rehydration clause. What you scared of, nigga? Crawford going up there. Fuck a rehydration clause. Fuck everything, nigga. Fuck life, right? Tank.
It's not about being tough or none of that, man. I want to fight him, man. I need the whole world to be against me on that fight, so I can show y'all how great I really am. I don't need nobody for me for that fight. He makes shit look good. He makes shit look better than what it is.
You don't need to come see me. Go see him.
Resume
Share this video.
what?
Put this
What
shit
kind of
on
resume
Twitter,
he
man.
got?
We got Terence Crawford going up there fighting a killer,
He don't got no
nigga.
resume, man.
Y'all don't respect that.
He don't got no goddamn.
Where them niggas fighting killers at? That's all we respect on
He
Rules
don't got no
Code,
goddamn Marvin Hagler. He don't got no real deal fighters like
You
that on
can't
his
fight
shit.
a killer.
He
That's
got
probably
fights we all
because
knew
the
he was
so-called
gonna
killers
win,
don't
man.
want to fight you, Shakur. Yep,
He got
that's
fights
how
he
I
all
feel
knew
about
he was
it.
gonna win, man. I'm not trying to hear that.
Yeah, so
I'm not trying to hear none of that.
I got Terence Crawford beating Canelo. What about that?
It's
Nobody
not
want
about
to talk about that, right?
being tough or none of that, man. I want to fight him, man.
Okay.
I need the whole
talk
world.
about it,
I need the
man.
whole
I was
world to
trying
be
get my
against me
Mexican
on that
brothers in
fight,
here.
so I can show y'all
I'm
how
tired of
great
these
I
niggas,
really
man. That's
am.
why I gotta start doing Tank Davis shows.
I don't
Yeah, I gotta stop doing Tank Davis shows, man. I'm tired of these niggas, man. I want some Mexicanos to come in here and talk boxing with me. Like, share, and subscribe. You know the vibe. Round one, what happened? I remember round one with Terence Crawford and Earl the Truth Spence, man. He was filling it out, chest match, coming out with that southpaw, tricked me. He came out in the southpaw. What you think he gonna come out in Canelo? You think he gonna come out orthodox or southpaw? Nah, he tricked me on the Earl Spence fight. But, don't trick me twice. PARTTWICE never nice, man. I'm gonna keep the same mindset. Cause you a power puncher and you tricked me. I ain't think you was gonna go southpaw to southpaw with Earl Spence, brother. I made the video way before the fight. I say, man, if Terence Crawford go southpaw to southpaw with Earl Spence, I got Earl Spence popping him. And I was wrong. Y'all went southpaw to southpaw and you won that battle. You won that battle, brother. And I appreciate that. It's just a lot of things, man. Like, you do that against Canelo. You did that against Earl. Earl, I thought Earl was supposed to be fighting Canelo. That would have been a better fight for y'all. Y'all would have liked that fight even more if it wasn't Terence Crawford. But I thought Earl was supposed to beat Terence Crawford and get a Canelo fight. And I was wrong. But I see, Earl was going to come out in that southpaw jab. No matter what. Because he's a southpaw. Terence is a switch hitter. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what he's going to do. It's your decision. You get guys that fight Hall of Famers, there's nothing you can tell me now. There's nothing you can tell me after that. If you put a Hall of Fame on your resume while he's still kicking ass, ain't nothing you can tell me. Now, if you putting ex-champions on your resume, okay, that's cool. But let me see the status of these ex-champions, like Gamboa. Gamboa fucked his whole foot, Achilles up in the second round. You know. And I don't know about you, but that's something that you need as a fighter. That's something you need. You need your Achilles, man. You need your Achilles to move around, brother. You know, your Achilles is the major glue to mobility. You know, we got, shout out to Juju, man. She tore her ACL yesterday. She going through surgery right now. Speedy recovery. That's terrible. She a killer. You know, she with that smoke. I like anybody that's a killer and with that smoke. And like I said, man, come on, bro. I want y'all to talk boxing with a nigga. Like, come on. You really see Canelo landing them shoulder punches against Terence Crawford with that high IQ? Like, I seen Caleb Plant talking about pretty good for a white boy. You know, pretty good for a black boy. Pretty good. Pretty good, man. I see Terence Crawford doing way better than Caleb Plant and having the same success as Dimitri Bivol, except not trading as much. You get Canelo on the ropes, like Bivol got Canelo on the ropes. I see a different strategy. I don't see the all down straight shots down the middle, 1-2s down the middle. I see changing levels. I see manipulating that high guard, bro. And like Terence Crawford said, he's human. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying, this man is, no superhero. Y'all think this man got superpowers like Tank? Y'all think that man got superpowers like Tank?
I need the whole world to be against me on that fight, so I can show y'all how great I really am.
Yeah.
I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody for me for that fight.
Okay.
He makes shit look
Young
good.
niggas, y'all
He makes shit look
favorite
better
rapper
than what it
got
is.
Fed. NBA young girl, I mean boy.
Resume what? What kind of resume he got?
You know, Floyd is a motherfucker.
He no fucking resume, man. He don't got no resume, man.
Floyd Mayweather done fought so many
He don't got no
champions.
goddamn, no goddamn Sugar Ray Leonard's on his resume. He don't got no goddamn Marvin Hagler. He don't got no real deal fighters like that on his shit.
Tank to do right.
He got fights we all knew he was gonna win, man.
Those rematches, man, he was fighting.
He got fights he all knew we was gonna win, man.
He was
not trying to hear
stepping up to the plate,
I'm not trying to hear none of that.
In the weight division that he was in.
It's not about being tough or none of that, man. I want to fight him.
He was pretty, boy. It was the weight division.
I need the whole world to be against me on that fight, so I can show y'all how great I really am.
Trying to get that shot.
I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody for me for that fight.
Gonna come up and wait. I just
He
remember.
makes shit look good. He makes
Canelo
shit look
switching
better
his
than what it
style,
is.
bro. Canelo like to come and load up down the middle too.
Resume what? What kind of resume he got? He no fucking resume, man.
Canelo got a
He don't
lot
got no
of
resume,
good
man.
Man, he'll swing that body shot.
He don't got no
Hurt you to
goddamn,
the body if you're not
no goddamn
careful.
Sugar Ray Leonard's on his resume. He don't got no
Like I said,
goddamn
Canelo
Marvin Hagler. He don't got no real deal fighters like that on his shit.
And
He got fights we all knew he was gonna win, man.
Canelo, before he turned
He got fights he all knew we was gonna win, man.
Numerous.
Not trying to hear that.
So many.
I'm not trying to hear none of that.
These guys be
It's
fighting
not about
so long.
being tough or
And
none
then
of
when
that,
they
man. I
turn
want to
pro,
fight
they
him.
ready.
I need the whole world to be against me on that fight, so I can show y'all how
Canelo
great I
adapted a
really
different
am.
style after he got beat by Floyd Mayweather.
I don't need nobody for me for that fight.
You know,
He makes shit look good. He makes shit look better than what it is.
Now, the head movement. that you need to evade the
Resume,
punches
resume
instead of,
what?
Typical
What kind of resume he got?
Mexican style fighter.
He no fucking resume, man. He don't got no resume,
You
man.
know, he got a little pizzazz.
He don't got no.
You know, instead of a come forward Mexican type of fighter, you know, he has a little pizzazz with him now, you know. Like I said, man, you know, Canelo is a powerful fighter. Canelo can whip that body shot and hurt you to the body and come up top thinking he's going to the body. He gets great angles. And I just know that genetics will play a part in this fight. He's trying to cash out too, y'all. He went on a European tour, remember? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So now you got people feeling like, why y'all trying to fix the boxing world, man? We like it like that because your favorite boxer is benefiting from it and everybody else is not. But if your favorite boxer is the only one benefiting from it, is that right? That's just how the game go. Y'all want to keep it the same, right? You want to keep it the same like a lot of, I'm not saying all, a lot of white people wish slavery was still around. So it'll be easier for them. They wouldn't have to do nothing. You can't do that no more. So they have to form the warehouse jobs in the job system, period. You know, put you niggas back on the plantation some type of way. You can't be lounging and chilling all day, talking on YouTube, getting paid just for talking shit, swallowing your spit. No, you can't do that. Because you're going to have to pay taxes if you do. The freest mother lovers in the world is the drug dealers and the scammers and the criminals, the politicians. They the ones that don't have to pay no taxes when they get that free money. The police officers, when they rob the niggas on the street and let them go. Or lock them up and still take their money. It happened to me before. Around Christmas time, police took $3,000 from me. Sent my ass to intake. Rolled off with money in the bag. Great Christmas present. I know you bought your kids, man. Off of my hard-earned dope money. You know, selling drugs is hard in certain areas. You know, a lot of people have an easy life selling drugs, man. You selling drugs in a certain area, man, you know, gotta survive every day, man. Niggas trying to kill you every day. So you gotta survive every day. Live, you know, and not die. Selling drugs, trying to feed your family. So it's a different type of environment. And coming up in the suburbs, man, selling drugs to your friends and everybody's cool. You don't need a gun. Ain't nobody jealous. Everybody got money that's getting hot. But, you know, we gonna see some good fights coming up because you got Turkey doing what he doing. And it's a lot of YouTube channels out here that say they unbiased, but still try to find ways to talk bad about Turkey and the things that he doing. So now that he came up with the TKO series and set the pay grade, everybody talking about the pay grade. And that no boxer would do that. But I asked the question on Just Do Boxing, how much does Abdullah Mason make per fight? How much does Brian Norman Jr. make? He got a fight coming up. How much is he getting per fight? How much is Schofield getting per fight? How much is all these top prospects coming up? And then you got to ask the people that they fighting, how much do they get a fight? How much is the fighter got that Abdullah Mason knocked out, that dropped him 2 times in the fight? How much he got paid? You know, how much these exciting fights that y'all love to see Abdullah Mason in, I mean, how much money them people get paid per fight? Because, you know, I'm pretty sure that it ain't nothing nowhere near what the pay grade of that TKO shit is. So I see it like this. You big time mother lovers that want more than what they paying, stay on from around now. And let's see a tournament like a Black Murderers Row and find a new celebrity, a new star, somebody that can come out the fire in a tournament and get that bag more than what they've been getting. And the PBC fighters are biting at their nails probably, wishing that they contract it in so they can go get involved and stick their hand in that turkey bag. And if I had a chance to stick my hand in that bag, I would too. Nobody got to bow on no knee with your homosexual thoughts. That's all you guys think is homosexual thoughts and tendencies. You just want a man to bow on their knee. Ain't nobody got to bow on nobody's knee, man. Niggas are accepting opportunities. You know, Terence Crawford is accepting his opportunities after so many years of not being given opportunities. You know, Shakur Stevenson is accepting his opportunities after so many people have ducked him and turned him down for fights. You got to fight whoever's going to fight you. Now you got a youngster talking about send the contract, I kill you. You need to fight that brother. Because I don't know who you going to fight in 135. And you talking about going up to 140, no. You know what I'm saying? For what? Unless it's a big fight. Antoine, no. I don't want Antoine to go down to 135. He got Puelo problems. You know what I'm saying? You going down to 135, you depleting yourself. It's like another Ryan Garcia case. So you got these guys like Schofield, you know what I'm saying? Abdullah Mason, you know, all these guys, man, they're not getting $700,000 per fight. Brian Norman Jr. definitely not getting $700,000 per fight. I want to know how much he getting on this card. So you say the TKO series won't work. I don't know who it won't work for. Maybe the big time fights can stay their ass up out of there, and we can find us a new star. Yeah, we can find us somebody to go through a tournament style type of fight, and you know, go up a bracket, and that's even better. That's showing that you come one, come all. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out who's super duper tough. You know what I'm saying? I like these type of tournaments. Y'all didn't remember the tournaments that Andre Ward was in. Y'all don't remember the Black Murderers Row. You know, we got to see it. You know, I've been asking for Suleiman and Gilberto and these guys to start a tournament. Way before Turkey Al-Rashid came into the picture. I'm pretty sure that Abdullah Mason ain't even fought a 10-rounder yet. And I'm pretty sure he ain't making no $700,000 per fight. Same as Schofield. You was finna get your biggest payday with Shakur. Yep. But you got sick, right? So I don't think Schofield will get no $700,000 per fight. Brian Norman Jr. got a fight coming up. I don't think he's getting no $700,000 per fight. Matter of fact, nowhere near it. Nowhere near it, nigga. So, you big time boxers, y'all stay out that TKO series. You know, it's not for you. You mother lovers had an opportunity to catch Turkey while he was sweet. Giving out bag $20 $1 million guarantees. That was a joke, right? You know, you wanted 2 for Robbie, now you want 3. You know, we had people out here taking advantage of Turkey. Look at the MMA brother that came over there in Ghana, got him a bag real quick. He thought it would have been a great fight. Like, people say that Turkey has health problems. I've been made a video about that though. Like, what if, nigga? What if he is sick and living out his dying dream? What if? What do you care about it? He putting on the tremendous fights. So let it run out. That's what y'all want. Y'all want him to run out. Y'all want him to go ahead, spend all this money, make all the fantasy fights, and then maybe, hopefully, he'll die. And it'll be all over for you. I hope you feel good about yourself and your life. Because we heard the reports of his health failing and his people giving him all the money. That's like a spoiled child. Daddy, I want to do this before I die. Okay, son, here. I don't care how you spend it, nigga. I love my child. I love my family. I love my people, my brothers. This man is doing a bucket list for boxing because he sees that these boxers are using the excuse of he's not a pay-per-view attraction, or he's fighting on free TV, or he's pillow-fisted. He ain't gonna do nothing but run. Don't nobody want to see him fight. This man is eliminating those talking points, and y'all hate that shit. Y'all under the same tutelage of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, why would you want to keep an old TV where you got to use the pliers to change the channel? And you got to have your son stand by the antenna and move it just so you can see the price is right. Why don't you go on and buy you a flat screen, something to hang on the wall, and get you a remote control? But you don't want to change, man. You still want to be under the mind of certain white folks, not all, that wish that slavery still existed, because it'll be very, very easy for them in life. So if you don't want change, man, get on from around here. Let that baby go. Let that baby go, nigga. Yeah, man, let it go, G. Because you got somebody out here they allegedly say has health issues. And if that's the case, man, don't you feel like a devil for the fact he trying to put on these great fights before he goes out of this astral plane? What would you do if you had access to billions of dollars and your favorite sport is boxing and you was about to die and you were terminal? And they allocated all this money to you to help the sport. What would you do, nigga? You will flood the game, man, and try to take the game over, won't you? Because that's the mind state you got on the block. Yeah, nigga, you don't want nobody selling no drugs on your block. PBC fight in-house fighters. Ain't nobody finna get a chance at getting some of this money. You know, we monopolizing shit over here. You know, the PBC fighters are inactive, but if you make yourself a star, nigga, you can get a fight like Rolly. You know, Rolly is a character, someone that you can market. You couldn't market Tank at first. He was Rambo. Had to change his name. You understand what I'm saying? And then put him beside Floyd, nigga, you still ain't talking. Floyd was doing all the talking, and y'all don't want to acknowledge the fact that the things that he was talking was some bullshit. The same bullshit that Tank's still pulling to this day, but he beefing with Floyd. But you using and emulating his style in the ring, using his tactics. You using every tactic that Floyd Money Mayweather used. And y'all still separate and apart. But nigga, Floyd is PBC. Nigga, everything that you going through is because of Floyd. I bet you. I can't prove it, but I know that this is true. Because you can't tell me that you, a nigga that say you can't mention Al Heyman without mentioning me. This the PBC, boo. What's the acronym? Premier Boxing Champions? No, nigga, that's what they say. Nigga, that's Pretty Boy. That's Pretty Boy. That's the Pretty Boy company, nigga. You better know that this is true. We trying to get you boys in tune to what's going on, man. You got people going over to Al Heyman, talking about thank Al Heyman. When y'all mad at people for saying thank to Turkey Al-Sheikh, nigga. What the PBC fighters got? This nigga was wearing a Floyd Money Mayweather hat giving props to Tank Davis. Kevin Johnson, you wearing a Floyd Money Mayweather hat giving props to Tank Davis after a sparring match that he was disrespecting you like you was a piece of shit. And you was beating his ass in that sparring match. But you talking about, you know what I'm saying, he's good, he raised my level up. That man ain't raised y'all. You raised that nigga level up, Kevin Johnson. Because you was spanking that nigga like a little bitty baby boy. That stole something out the store. And you wanted to prove to everybody that you can discipline your children. So you spank them in public. Some cold buck breaking ass shit. You know, some terrible shit that they should have never started doing. That public embarrassment. It's like lynching in public. You know, he just didn't kill him. No, nigga, we ain't going for that. Y'all talk shit about Terence Crawford, man. I think some of that hate is still because he in the camp with Shakur Stevenson. I think it. I can't prove it, but y'all hate on so many boxers. It's like when somebody hate on Tank, it's considered real hate. Like, if we make a video saying we don't want to see Tank win, that's hate. But y'all don't want to see Devin win. Y'all don't want to see Shakur win. Y'all don't want to see none of them boxers that want to fight Tank Davis win, bro. As soon as we say we don't want to fuck with Tank and talk about all his real flaws and talk boxing, all you got to do to a Tank fan is talk boxing about Tank. That's all you got to do, and you're considered a troll, homie. So fuck that. I don't want to be a Tank fan, bro. I don't want to be associated with y'all kind. You know what I'm saying? When I was a Mike Tyson fan as a young boy, I was cool with being a Mike Tyson fan because Mike Tyson was a real tough guy. Mike Tyson had knocked your ass out in the streets like he actually did to Mitch Green. Nigga, Mitch Green fought with a wet Jerry curl, nigga. Mitch Green fought with a wet Jerry curl, nigga. He ain't never got no grease in his eye. All them shots he was weaving from Mike Tyson, he ain't never got no grease in his eye, bitch ass nigga. Mitch Green, nigga, fought the killers of the league, man, on PCP. Hell, you talking about? Y'all niggas tripping, y'all tweaking. Y'all niggas, man, I don't know what to tell y'all, boy. It's a different world, man, like the old sitcom. Mike Tyson beat the shit out that man at the store, running up on him, man. What's wrong with you? But y'all don't see that in no tank. What he do with Devin Haney? He out there. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. What you with me for? You ain't with me, nigga. You over here talking shit, nigga. What's up? Fuck, talking about some hair grease. Let me show you some motherfucking hair grease, nigga. I'm finna show you some hair grease, nigga. You talking about some mother loving hair grease. We don't care nothing about no fucking hair grease, nigga. Miss Green had plenty grease in his shit, nigga. He had the soul glow. How you gonna buck the soul glow? Just let your soul glow come shining through. Soul glow. That nigga had the curl, nigga. That was the style back then, nigga. You ain't had no curl, nigga. Man, that shit. What the fuck you doing? Copyright. Yeah, nigga, look at that curl. Pop the mouthpiece out of his mouth, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got no hair grease in his eyes, man. Got no hair grease. Nigga ain't thinking about no grease on me. Y'all stuck on the grease, man. Y'all can't take an 8 count, get back up and win the fight. You can't take an 8 count, get back up and win the fight. So I guess he ain't got no grease in his eyes, man. All that Jerry Curl juice whipping. That nigga got Jerry Curl juice dripping and whipping. But I guess, you know what I'm saying, it's different for Tank, right? Because, you know, Mitch Green wasn't no what you call it, face of boxing. It's the same nigga he knocked out at the stove. You know what I'm talking about? Split his ass. So, what we talking about hair grease at, nigga? Y'all a disgrace to the black race, man. Talking about some mother-loving hair grease, man. No motherfucking hair grease. Get that shit out of here. Look at this shit, nigga. This nigga Stone Cold Jerry Curl, nigga. No whipping, nigga, hair whipping in his face, nigga. What we gonna do about the hair grease, though? Y'all a disgrace to the black race going with that narrative. Come on, man. Look at all that shit in his face, man. Looking like Floyd Mayweather daddy. It is what it is, bro. You can't take no knee, man, because you got hair grease in your eye. If you do, you get an 8 count, bro. What Charlo did against Canelo? Did Charlo take a knee? Did Artem take a knee? Yes. Did Muhammad Ali take a knee? No. You had to drop Muhammad Ali, nigga. Frazier had to drop Ali. A lot of fighters had to drop Ali, man, to put him down. They ain't bound to no man, bro. Floyd Mayweather might as well took a knee. Floyd Mayweather might as well took a knee when he broke his hand on that man's face. When the man went down, bro, and all, he thought about it. He just said he couldn't take a knee, and he took a shot for that, and the referee had to stop and give him an 8 count, brother. You might as well took a knee, Floyd. You probably could have avoided that shot that you got at the end, you know. Shakur ain't never took a knee. And that's something he can always have over Tank. Tank, you actually took a knee and ran out the ring, bro. Damn near. But you said you had hair grease in your shit. And I see Mitch Green with hair grease in his shit. He got Jerry Curl juice in his shit. A real fucked up chemical. Way worse than the non-grease chemical that the girl was using on your hair. Because she showed the product and say no grease. Yep, safe product that girls usually do hair with when they do black women's hair. You know, you gotta go to the beauty salon to get your hair done if it's like this. You just can't go to the barbershop. You got certain barbershop that have the ladies in there for the niggas that got the perms and shit, and they be washing, rinsing, and they'll set your shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get it set. You gonna put some rollers in your shit. And you know what I'm saying? Niggas used to put the rollers in their shit now. Niggas wasn't walking out the house or taking pictures of their shit and it wasn't set. See, that's what y'all young niggas don't understand, man. Niggas ain't taking no pictures of their shit unless it's set. And that nigga Tank had that picture set. Yeah, his shit was set like he wanted it to be set. With the bangs on both sides and the ponytail. And that little eyelash, whatever the fuck, arched his eyebrows, whatever the fuck, nigga, with your toes crossed like you always like to do. It was set, nigga, just, you know what I'm saying? That's what you like, that's what you like. Set your shit. Don't come out there taking no pictures of your shit ain't set. It ain't how you want to wear your hair. You don't be taking no pictures of your shit if you was a player. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know whether the man want to be a boxer or a player or a gangster. Then y'all say Tank don't get booed. That's another one. He been getting booed before this fight. He got booed at the Hector Garcia fight, remember? We made a video about that. You know, Hector Garcia had both his hands down by his waist fighting Tank. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, not well, he had his right hand down there. He was just, you know, real comfortable. You know, like he only ate the meat and the potatoes and not the vegetables. You know, having his way. You know, the Russell brothers, you know, they were making fun of Tank on the sideline. But you had a couple Russell brothers that was trying to help Tank from the sideline. And I didn't think Meek Millie liked the Russell brothers because they was against him. And that's his boy. He came there for Tank. You know, one of the Russell brothers was like, come on, Tank, go down the middle and come over the top. It's right there, man. Goddamn. You know, eventually he did that. And he blinded him. But before he did that, the reason the brother was so upset and frustrated, because Tank was getting beat up and was down on the unofficial scorecard against Hector Garcia in D.C., the same place where Lamont Roach is supposed to have been fighting Hector Garcia, and you could have fought Lamont Roach way back then in D.C. at 135, brother. Because you've been pulling up them 130 pounders, and I'm really in tune to that now. I like them boys at 130. They game. And I think Shakur Stevenson, next fight should be O'Shaquie Foster or somebody down there that way. Pull these guys up to 135 because that's where they need to be. Because there ain't no competition at 135. There's not really enough competition at 135 for Shakur Stevenson because everybody that they say is competition will not get in the ring or send a contract. Now, y'all keep on making fun of Shakur Stevenson about that Devin Haney shit. Now, I already said that he should have went on and accepted that 25%, the so-called 25%. And I called that man a duck for that because he even admitted it. That, yeah, he should have called his bluff, but yes, it was a bluff, brother. Nigga, that nigga wasn't finna put his son in the ring with no Shakur Stevenson since you want to get technical. Because I remember what the nigga said. Brother, y'all tripping. He's the big nigga. He's the big homie. It's like first we was in there with Olympic Core, but then you get anything off on Shakur and Spawn. It's like having a good day. When the shit get hot and the way the shit moving in the division, shit get hot, we going to 40, brother. You ain't got nothing to worry about, brother. Let's keep the conversation going. You ain't got to worry about us, man. We were just talking our shit, man. You know how I do. You know, I'm Bill Haney, man. Don't do me like that, man. You got a gun on me? Oh, man, come on, man. Oh, I fought it, man. Hey, listen, man. You know, man, think I'm going to put my son in the ring with a Shakur Stevenson, bro? You know, I said 25% and all that shit, man. But, man, my son can't fuck with your son, Shakur, bro. Come on, man. Let me make it, bro. That's how I see the conversation finishing out. So all that 25%, yeah, he should have called his bluff, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew it was a bluff. Ain't nobody finna put their son in the ring and they over there shitting on themselves, talking to the mob tie, saying what he said. When you finish that conversation, keep that same spirit, brother. And you got guys out here with hair grease in their ass for decades. I don't want to hear nothing, nigga. We had Jerry curls back in our day. My mama wouldn't let me get a Jerry curl. Say, you ain't fucking up my pillowcase. All my cousin had curls. God bless her dead little radio had curl, man. I was mad about that. Miss Green got a curl, man. Nigga was whipping that thing, man. You niggas ain't, I don't want to hear nothing about no hair grease, bro. This nigga was whipping that thing, nigga. Whip it. Whip it. Peace. Talk about no hair grease, nigga. Look at that curl whipping, nigga. That shit wet. That shit wet with sweat. And that grease and this activator, the Soul Glow that they used to use back in the days, nigga, that was way more dangerous than the shit that little girl used in Tank Head, nigga. Yes, it was. She gonna tell me. I know for a fact it was, cause nigga, that we made fun of that shit. That shit leaves stains on people's couches. That shit leaves stains on your pillowcases. You gotta wear a shower cap, nigga, in the house, nigga. When you walk around the house, you gotta take the cap off when you leave out the house. You know what I'm saying? We got the juice. Don't worry about no hair grease, man. Y'all worry about the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh well, nigga, take you a knee. Take you a knee, bruh. We been had grease in our face, man. We ain't worried about that. We ain't even worried about that, bro. You gotta take your knee like a man. You know, and take your 8 count like a man, bro. Well, you know, we ain't gonna get that, so we talking about spilled milk, right? Fuck that. Now talk about what I want to talk about, nigga. I don't like that. You say stop talking about it because you don't want to hear about it no more. Well, that shit be bugging me every time I'll be calling this man a killer. Because a killer would have got on that knee, or after he, you know what I'm saying, so-called tricked the referee into, you know what I'm saying, not counting no more, came back in there and took care of his business. Like Floyd did, because nigga, you want to complain about your eye after that. And you want to complain about your eye before that. So I guess it was just one isolated incident when you tried to weave a punch that, you know, you got grease in your eye for a short period of time. And you had to, you know, fall back and take a knee and get your face wiped. And then after that, you was okay. You was Gucci, right? He ain't had no more eye trouble. He was talking shit, cheating, shoulder bumping, running around the ring. Y'all say Shakur running, he was running more than Shakur. Getting caught, countered, trying to wing that big left hand. You know what I'm saying? Trying to take the man out, but he couldn't. So now you want the rematch, but you didn't want the first fight. You niggas made fun of that fight. You was like, damn, Tank. Yes, you did. You niggas be despicable, man. I don't believe you. You need more people, bro. Like the times that y'all niggas, like, when was that fight? December the 14th? That was December the 14th, 2024. So, how many months ago was that? January, February, March. Well, let's go back 4 months or 5 months. What do you think about that? Let's just, you know what I'm saying? I just want to do a little experiment, man. I just want to do a little experiment, man. Because niggas be deleting videos, bro. Let me see what this one is. I know for a fact I seen. Boy, you better not let me find this video. Is this it? Oh man, I think this is. Boy, 6 months ago, y'all was scrambling, man. Tank fans was scrambling about 6 months ago, bro. I swear, bro. I'm telling you. All y'all niggas was scrambling, man. Like, damn. Y'all got to figure out a way to, you know what I'm saying, make Lamont Roach credible. Because he a 130 pounder. And everybody was, before that, was like, yo, who is Tank gonna fight? You know, like, we was giving Terence Crawford hell about not fighting Boots, right? And rematching Earl Spence, right? Y'all was too. Y'all was too. So now that Tank fought Roach, we gave him hell too, bro. And y'all mad about that. When y'all give people hell, it's okay. It's funny though. I just don't like, you know what I'm saying, fake shit. Alright. So I'm gonna do an experiment. You know I'm dumb. Let me go back 6 months. You know, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, man. Excuse me. You know, I gotta get that coffee in me, man. I had a late night. I got a video coming out about Floyd, though. You know what I'm saying? Floyd can make a comeback if he wants. And pick the right fighter. Somebody like Mario Barrios will be a good opponent for Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And Suleiman is sanctioned it because Suleiman fuck with Floyd. Suleiman fuck with Floyd. And oh yeah, we did talk about that robbery, ugly ass nigga. Bald head ass nigga. We did talk about that shit. We were watching the fight. Fool. Go back and everybody loud. Everybody was talking about that robbery. You mother lover talking about you. I'm the only one that was talking about. No, man, shut the fuck up. I'm glad old boy straightened your dog ass on the show. Talking about if it don't apply, don't let it. Man, shut up, nigga. Trying to cap and toot the wrong horn, homie. You want motherfuckers to talk about Tank. You supposed to talk about Tank. You the face of boxing, dumbass nigga. How can you do a show without talking about the face of boxing? That's just not right. You know, we're gonna give Tank his just due and report everything that he do. You know what I'm saying? So if you do good shit, we gonna report good shit. You do fuck shit, we gonna report fuck shit, nigga, over here. Yeah, we ain't finna put no sugar coating candy on top of that piece of shit. For what? Putting no motherfucking candy on top of no shit. That's like my mama used to say when I was young. Well, you can't put no motherfucking cologne on no funk. You gotta go take a shower first. You know, you a kid, you don't know no better. Mama called herself buying me some cologne one time. Oh, you couldn't tell me shit. I go outside, play, come back out, put some cologne on, try to smell good for the little hoes out there. Mama saw me and smelt me one day. Sweaty as hell with that stinking ass cologne on. To my boy, get your ass in the shower. You smell like a dog with some cologne on. That shit don't do nothing but bring the funk out more. You don't put cologne on no good smell. On no cologne on no funk ass smell. And I had to learn, you know, wash your ass. Keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? Don't go around no girl when you ain't got no mint and you know you been smoking. You pop a player, keep a mint. You know? Oh man, you know, they always say Tank can do what he want. Tank ain't gotta do this. Tank ain't gotta do that. Remember? Y'all always remember them words, man, when y'all speak that shit. Cause that's what we gotta hold them true to now. Tank do what he want. And you know what I'm saying? That's how it's always gonna be. And he ain't gonna take no pay cut, like Coach Calvin said. So, first of all, if he was to fight Jay Paul, y'all gonna have to roll with him. Whether he was or not, y'all gonna have to roll with whatever fighter Tank fight after Lamont Roach. And if he loses to Lamont Roach, who is he gonna fight? Because I don't think Jay Paul will want him then. Like Jay Paul was disappointed in the crowd. Y'all wanted this man to fight everybody but Shakur Stevenson. You throwing Lomachenko in there, he old. We got to get Lomachenko before he get too old. He already too old because Floyd called him old way back in the day when Tank was standing beside him chewing bubblegum, not saying a word. You don't have to fight Tank. I mean, you don't have to fight Lomachenko. He's old, remember? You just keep doing your job. What's your job? What's your job? You sneak watching ass niggas. Y'all love sneak watching and stealing the vibe. Hit my like button. Hit my subscribe. Get me up to 1 billion subscribers. I need the world to hear my voice, Craig. My timestamps are prolific. Just like you feel like your timestamps are prolific. You can never go back and tell me that somebody in the lower weight division is what you got your claim to fame as now. You guys use Pedraza so much. Like he was some hell of a fighter for Tank. And Tank didn't want to fight that brother. And he had to call in a specialist to get him ready for that fight, which was by the name of Shakur Stevenson. You guys seen him in camp. They wanted to train in Colorado, if you ask Coach Calvin. I don't know why the beef is going on between Coach Calvin and Tank. I hope it ain't doing, you know what I'm saying, the fact that Coach Calvin can't help himself. Whenever he's on the Rise podcast, he tell on him every time. And you tell him that Tank don't pay attention. He wasn't paying attention in the Mario Barrios fight. You can't not pay attention against somebody like Shakur Stevenson. You already see that you can't not pay attention against somebody like Lamont Roach. And he's going to make you pay. And Lamont Roach has pillow fists, like you say. Shakur has. And I think Shakur has more stoppages than Lamont Roach. And he did beat Jamel Herman. You triangle theory, mother lovers. But since, you know, you're not going to hold true to your triangle theory of Tank knocks everybody out, I'm going to still hold true to mine. That Shakur Stevenson has the best defense in boxing, which is a fact, statistically. And that is hit and not get hit. That's a fact. That's a motto that's been around since the beginning of boxing. And so I'm going to go with that guy against Tank. A power puncher. Someone that Floyd Mayweather said he doesn't believe in before he even met Tank Davis. Floyd Money Mayweather, God bless the dead, was hitting the mitts with Roger Mayweather, preparing for a fight. And said, we don't believe in power punches in this camp. You believe in smarts. You don't win fights with power punching. You win fights with smarts. Ask Jeff Lacey. But now you can add Tank Davis to that list. And for all the niggas that ever had a curl or any type of braids in a fight, please stand up and let me know that the hair grease affected you. These are the things that we don't worry about, because if you do try to ask for a timeout in an actual fight and hair grease does actually get in your face, what happens? You get beat up. And the same thing should happen in an actual boxing match, because it's not like somebody jumped out the ring and interfered with the fight. That is the only way you don't get an 8 count if you're getting hurt. If you're getting beat up and somebody jumps in the ring, like your trainer, your mother, your father, they can stop the fight without you getting an 8 count. But if you get something like blood in your eye, or maybe a thumb in your eye. Maybe somebody, the referee didn't see anything and he, headbutt you in the eye, or, and he missed it. And you go to complain and you get clipped. That protect yourself at all times. Okay. Protect yourself at all times. And just like when Floyd Mayweather was being cheated and got headbutted by Ortiz, it's protect yourself at all times. And a lot of Mexican guys were upset when Floyd retaliated. And you can't judge anybody's pain. You can't tell someone, oh man, he ain't do nothing but slap you like a bitch. Why you gotta shoot that man and empty the clip on him? Because if he slaps you like a bitch, maybe you slap him back. But if he puts his hand on me, I must kill him. And in Florida, there's a stand your ground law. You don't even talk tough to me. I feel threatened, I'll kill you. So here we go, once again, trying to make excuses for Tank. And the fact that you were asked multiple times, not you, but YouTubers, who can Tank fight at 135? And my mind never ventured to 130. When I said who Tank can fight at 135, I ventured 135 and 140. I went up, not down, in my mind. And I asked people, why not Matias? Yes, he came off a loss, but he's dangerous. Any fighter that's coming off a loss is dangerous. But you don't fight fighters that's coming off of losses, right? That's what y'all told us. But you were waiting on Pitbull Cruz to win. And, you beat him already. And, he's not a great fighter. And he's an easy fighter. You want to prove that you can beat him with two hands. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want to see that. Just like we didn't want to see the Shakur fight Edwin De Los Santos again with two hands. We seen what he did to him with one hand. We seen what you did to Pitbull with one hand. But we did not want to see that again. So, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I used to really fuck with Tank, bro. And I even went to the extent of calling Nintendo, trying to get a game made like Mike Tyson Punch-Out, except be Gervonta Davis Punch-Out. And he go through levels, and he fight people like Glass Joe, Abdullah Mason. Then he move up in range. Then you get a chance to fight Tank Davis, just like you fight on Mike Tyson Punch-Out, right? But, like, bro, how'd you get at the top spot, bro? Why are we fighting through the ranks of these killers? And, nigga, you ain't fought these guys. Like, you look at that video game, man. The beginning of Mike Tyson's career started out just like Tank and any other's careers, man. They was putting bombs in there, bro. He was getting them fucking spectacular knockouts from them fucking bombs. Mike Tyson was looking beautiful in the ring, though. His plyometrics was on point. He had God Bless the Dead Castillo motto. You understand what I'm saying? But, yo, you ain't had no back foot, Mike, and you was just fighting guys that couldn't take your pressure. They just could not take your pressure. And, once you got in the ring with somebody that could hold up for more than 5 or 6 rounds against you, you was getting guys out in 1 round, bro. Easy, like when Berlanga first came in the game, 1-rounders, but, in sparring, that's where you was getting your work, and you admitted it. You was like, you can't get no good work in the ring. All you can do is get your work in sparring. You was getting a great work in sparring. They was knocking you out and everything in sparring. Especially right before the Buster Douglas fight. You got dropped in sparring in the Buster Douglas fight. You know what I'm saying? So we wanted to see you in there with some killers, and we didn't think Buster Douglas was no killer. You know what I'm saying? You was fighting killers before Buster Douglas, though. That's the whole thing about it. And we seen you in there with Mitch Green. We seen you in there with Bone Crusher. We seen you in there with Razor Ruddock, man. We seen you in there with all them guys, Pinklin Thomas. We seen Mike Tyson in there with some killers, nigga. Before he got beat by Buster Douglas, nigga. Spinks, all them boys, dominated him. You know what I'm saying? Larry Holmes, even though he was old, fucked him up. You know what I'm saying? Names on a resume like you trying to get Lomachenko. Larry Holmes did the same thing to Muhammad Ali, God bless the dead. That wasn't nothing but a name on your resume, man. So, you wanted to put Lomachenko on your resume. That's a nice name, brother. Yeah, it's a nice name, brother. But no, we don't want to see that name no more. You want to fight everybody but Shakur. Y'all still ain't made a video about that promise he made Al Heyman. He don't make a video about that promise he made. What's the promise? Say you finna get out the game, bro. Why would you want to get out the game now, man? The money coming, man. The money rolling. You got so many big fights you can get a lot of money from, bro. It's a lot of fighters that people want to see you fight, Tank. Don't nobody want to see you fight Jake Paul, bro. Didn't nobody want to see you fight Lamont Roach. And now people want to see you fight Lamont Roach because they want to save face. They don't put you up there too high on a pedestal, bro. And these people need a savior. These people need somebody to root for from their town, man. I ain't mad at nobody from Baltimore. Even from DC that fuck with Tank. That's the area. You niggas only stick together in the penitentiary, but you know that's the area. You know what I'm saying? So we not finna go over there and make fun of them niggas, but everybody else, I be wondering why y'all be so in tune and invested in this nigga like it's a game. You niggas will die for motherfucking Tank Davis, nigga. Y'all say GTD for life. That's crazy. That's crazy to me, man. So, you do what you do, man. I just know that Brian Norman Jr. don't make no $700,000 per fight. I know Schofield don't make $700,000 per fight. I know Abdullah Mason, sure enough, he ain't even got a 10-rounder yet. So that shit with the TKO series would be good for them type of fighters. Y'all like them type of fighters. Y'all say Abdullah Mason better than Shakur Stevens. But Abdullah Mason ain't finna fuck with no turkey. He ain't finna fuck with no tournament. You know why? He won't even fight Schofield. He won't even talk about the sparring that Schofield beat him up in. You know, he don't never answer no questions. Why is that? Please. Well, you know why. Well, you setting these boys up with these weak-ass opponents while they fighting 90 times a year. You know what I'm saying? Look at Kermel Moe. He fighting scrubs too, but hey, he got Floyd. He can maneuver whatever way he want to in the game because he got connections. And it's all about who you know and not what you know and what you can do. It's about who you know. You can turn anybody into a star. If you can knock motherfuckers out, you can be a star. All you gotta do is put the certain type of opponents in front of them. If I give you an endorsement and niggas know that everybody fuck with me, they gonna fuck with you. Yeah, you get all your tutelage and I provide you with the best training facilities and give you all this game, man, and introduce you to the world, Craig. You going in there with fighting the guys I want you to fight, Craig. And you doing exactly what you at a job, nigga. Your job, once you learn your job, you get good at it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can tell you at your job, nigga. You know how to do everything at your job good. And then as soon as they come with some new material, it's gonna take you a while to learn it, man. You might not be good at your job. And then you get mad at your boss man for flipping the shit. You just don't know. Your boss man ain't got nothing to do with the technology changing. It's just changing, man. You getting better, high advanced equipment at your job. Now you gotta learn some technical shit. Your dumb ass around this bitch trying to scramble, you trying to make excuses why you don't want to learn, man. That ain't my job title. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come here to work that. Y'all gotta pay me more money if y'all want me to learn that. You know what I'm saying? So then they pay you the more money and you still can't do the shit good. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing with a boxer, nigga. You so used to your job, you just doing your job, man. You fighting people that they put in front of you, the criteria or your work is easy. And you know, the job pays well, you ain't going nowhere, you comfortable. You see? So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Tank was doing his job, nigga, and he want to continue to do his job even without Floyd. But what he don't understand is, what he probably do, he just not telling y'all. That's why he want to retire. You know, because you know you can't mention Al Heyman without mentioning Floyd, and that's just gonna be like that till I see something different. Y'all said the beef was fake. You know, people over here blocking blessings. Y'all telling people if you disrespect, you get no check. Why would you say something like that? Who says shit like that? Come on, man. Remember when Tank was in the camp with Richard Hitchens? That shit was funny to me, man. Y'all was like, oh man, you know, Tank finna get somebody. Who Tank gonna fight? Who Tank gonna fight? Remember that shit, man? He was naming so many people like Schofield, Abdullah Mason. I was the main one saying Abdullah Mason better than Shakur. Remember? Yeah, Abdullah Mason better than Shakur, man. Y'all was like, it's the venue. No, it's the money, it's the venue. Nigga, it's Floyd. Yeah, November 23rd or December the 14th. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know who to listen to. Leonard Ellaby. You want to listen to, you know what I'm saying? Steven Espinosa. You ain't know who to listen to. So now you thinking Pitbull gonna beat El Rayo? Please. You ain't know who the fuck this man was gonna fight, man. I tell you what, let me go back 6 months. Let me see something, right? I told you I was doing an experiment. You know I'm dumb. Y'all have to give me a little minute. I'm a stupid ass nigga, man. So I know I didn't like the fight. And I was like, damn, everybody talking like this nigga was some shit when it first announced, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, once you feel like your fighter, you know what I'm saying, you got to protect him, then you going to get the fighter, you know, and try to boost him up. That's what y'all did, bro. Y'all boost up Roach. Y'all boost up, said he had a belt. He beat a common opponent. You know, so you found everything you could find, bro. You know, and that was pitiful to me. That was real pitiful, man. Like, come on, man. Why you say the shit with some trash first, then turn around and try to boost this man up? You know I remember that shit, right? I remember all that shit, G. I was listening to you niggas faithfully. I don't troll people chats. You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all fought Gamboa, you know what I'm saying? Gamboa fought hard, boy. They fought hard, boy. That nigga had a torn Achilles. Y'all remember y'all said Mason not ready, but he better than You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson. His promoters, his father, all them ain't gonna let him do that, right? Y'all want Shakur to fight Andy Cruz and not Keyshawn Davis. It's crazy out here. Y'all rather Tank fight Keyshawn Davis than Shakur Stevenson, right? You don't want to go up to fight Matias. He came in off a loss. Gary Antoine Russell was coming off a loss. Now he's a great fight, right? I remember these things, man, like it was yesterday. And you didn't want to fight that guy. Don't want to fight the smaller Gary Russell. He been capping on that fight for the longest time, right? DC fight, great money, right? But you want him to fight a motherfucker like Keyshawn brother or something like that. No, bro. So the fight was scheduled in December the 14th for Lamont Roach, remember? So way in November, this probably was, brother was getting ready for the fight for December the 14th. And I'm telling you, bro, once they put it off, that was a tactical move by somebody. And I can't prove it, and I hate that I can't. I wish somebody would come out and say they put that fight out to get that boy a little more time. Cause you know Tank wasn't taking nothing serious, right? That's what y'all said. He was partying. And everybody seen Tank party. But y'all don't fight guys coming off losses though. So Antoine Russell was out of the picture. But that would have been a great fight. You seen what he did when he came off a loss though to El Rayo, right? And you seen what Matias did off a loss. So of course you won't go that way. 135, remember? You a little bitty nigga. So when you talk about a fighter that should fight Tank next, you decimate him. You talk bad about Antoine Russell. He just lost. He need a rematch Puello. But then when he get a fight and be El Rayo, oh yeah, he like that. Now you want to fight him. But that's the performance he would have gave you if he fought Tank off a loss, right? Devin Haney all the way up to 47. We've been trying to see that fight. That's over with. You ain't never gonna see that fight. But then I don't know because Tank was about to fight Jake Paul. Or that's a rumor too. Well, if he was about to fight Jake Paul, I know he was gonna come way up there because he wasn't finna fight him at no 135, brother. And we done seen Tank look like a porky pig before. Yes, we did. I done seen him get big. It was rumored that he done got like 170 sometime, 160 something. Big boy, like his brother. You see his brother on the fight in the fights, man. You know he ain't that big, but he big bone. You know what I'm talking about? Heavy. You know, that's Tank if he don't work out. Shakur going up to 40. Well, why don't we call out Devin Haney when we go up there and get a fight up there? You know, been trying to fight Devin Haney for the longest time. But you know, when shit get hot in 35, we going to 40, brother. See, I'm cool when you move up. It ain't no stipulation. Nigga, I chose to move up. So if I move up, damn, don't put me on no rehydration now. That's what Antoine's saying. No, we ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna move up and fight you at your weight, nigga. Alright, if I come down there, don't put me on no, we ain't gonna do that. If you come down and make the sacrifice and make 135, Antoine, I'm gonna fight you. If I go to 140, man, shit, man, I ain't gonna put you on no rehydration clause, man. I shouldn't. You shouldn't. You know, you want the best fighting the best. The best fighting the best means not just the best skilled fighters, but the best of their abilities at their peak power, at their weight division. So if I'm at 135 And I'm trying to fight a guy that's at 140, can't really make 135. I'm not finna do no slick ass shit and say, okay, come to 136. You know I can't make 135, but you gonna give me 1 fucking pound. Okay, I gotta get this bag. Call me dumb if you want to, but I'm finna go get this bag, y'all. And I'm not gonna be as powerful as I usually am. I'm gonna be depleted, and my punches will not be as effective like they usually do. So if that's the 100%, if that's the best fighting the best, I don't think so. Same with Mario Barrios. You know what I'm saying? So you coming down to fight Tank, Tank coming up. Tank is a big dude if you want to be. That power is already devastating. That shit carried up to 140, bro. And you seen it carry up to 140, bro. But going down in weight, you're depleting. You are depleting. Do you understand? And when you deplete, that is D-E, pleat. You know, so we're not going to include power. We're going to delete power. And, you know, that's not fair for a player. So we're going to leave that at that. Terence Crawford going up in weight. Do you think that's fair? Yes. You chose to fight a man at a higher weight. He's not going to put you on a rehydration clause. No need for that. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Let's run it. That's what killers are made of. That's what you want. That's what you want to see. Some gladiator type shit, right? You don't care about these guys. They risk their lives every time when they get in the ring, right? So why would I take somebody for granted? Why would I get in there and risk my life thinking somebody is sweet like Tank did to Lamont Roach, right? That's what y'all excuse, that Tank took Lamont Roach for what? Took him for granted. That's what y'all giving the excuse. Now he gonna come in there and he gonna knock Lamont Roach out. That's all y'all look for is a knockout, bro. Come on. That equalizer, remember? Yeah. Well, that equalizer did not work. When you go out there swinging one punch at a time, what am I supposed to analyze? What am I supposed to analyze when you swinging one punch at a time? I'm supposed to see a nigga that's trying to knock somebody out, like he in the 12th round, and losing the fight. Running around the ring trying to set somebody up with a counter. You know what I'm saying? That's part of boxing, but that's just one part. That's all I be seeing, G. Like, when you fought Frank Martin, yeah, you walked him down. But you realized what type of beast you was in there with. He had fear. You smelt it. Everybody seen that shit. When you fight somebody that ain't got no fear of you, man, it's a different story. People hawking you, stalking you, you run. You know, and you try to set them up with the counter, and that's smart. But that shit don't work on everybody, G. That shit don't work on everybody, nigga. It ain't work on Roach. You couldn't. You made the excuse that your hand was hurt against Pit Bull, so we gave you that. But then I go back and watch the fight, and I see you throwing both of them bitches, nigga, right and left, all the way up to the 10th round. You know what I'm saying? And when you went over the top, you hurt yourself. And after that, man, you ain't really throw that motherfucker's left hand no more, man. You was jabbing. I'm talking about you ain't look too good. That man set you on the ropes in the 10th round. In the 12th, you ain't throw it at all because you fucking around in the 11th round. You try to throw it and you grinch your teeth again. It hurt. Every time you nigga was blocking punches with it, it hurt it. And then at the end of the fight, man, I had to really zoom in. I'm like, bro, it looked like him and Coach Calvin holding hands. I couldn't really tell about y'all was holding your breath. Everybody was looking scary, cemetery scary. And then when they announced you the winner, you like, yay. You know what I'm saying? Then when they said, you want to fight him again? Hell no. Y'all, that adrenaline was pumping, man. You tell the truth after the fights, remember? And then I remember they say, you know, Tank be telling the truth right after the fights. I remember that Brian Garcia fight, boy. Oh, I remember that shit, boy. Yes, man. You said Brian Garcia was your toughest opponent. Y'all did not want to admit that until he said that. Because, you know, Tank said, all he got is a left hand. All he got is a left hook. And he was right. That man ain't got nothing but a left hook, man. And if he hit you with it, then the right hands and the uppercuts and all that shit follows. But that's how he get you. Hey, Devin, talk to him. He figured me out. Your break is faster. Remember that with the Lomachenko fight? Man, that man could have took your heart, Devin. Yes, he could have, because you was in the corner about to cry. And your dad had to bring you back to life. And if it wasn't for Lomachenko being a motherfucking slacker at the end of fights, you probably would have got hurt. Because you was getting caught. But you know, Lomachenko take off them 12 rounds. You know, I never was big on Lomachenko. I guess I'm a hater for that too. You've been a loser ever since you turned professional. And you know, if a black boxer can lose one time and be trash, I'm gonna call another boxer trash and he lose. Yeah, you lost right when you turned professional. You know. Yeah, and you didn't rematch your brother. He wanted a little more money. You didn't want to rematch him. You know, and then they tried to erase a loss off your record and all that shit. I don't know why they tried to do that. Like, we weren't gonna pay attention to that. You know, and they tried to compare you to Muhammad Ali. That was a blaspheme. I didn't like that. You know, you didn't want to fight Shakur. He on the same side of the streets with you. You know what I'm saying? He got you ready for sparring, got you ready for a fight, and was beating your ass in sparring. Took pictures with you. You know what I'm saying? Same side of the street, my ass, nigga. That's his boy. He ain't finna give up no motherfucking body. Everybody knows Shakur Stevenson, #1 pound for pound. I've been saying that shit. I said that shit on Fag None channel about a year ago. He was like, nah, no way. I was in this chat then. I wasn't blocked. As I say, Shakur Stevenson, #1 pound for pound. What you think? Nah, no way. Yeah, now look at him, nigga. I told y'all, nigga, this shit timestamps over here for real. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to say, like, when y'all was talking about that Lamont Roach shit back in the days, man. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, I think that's it right here. Ooh, say you yeah. Let me play this shit right here, man. Y'all niggas know I be going back in the days. You know what I'm saying? When it wasn't no AIDS. I just be curious of how y'all thought back 6 months ago, man.
Let me, 2 cents, what's up?
What's going on? Happy Friday, everybody. Can y'all hear me?
Appreciate it. Yeah, we chilling. We can hear you loud and clear. What you got for the show?
I just want to come give my 2 cents real quick. First thing I want to say is when the whole Shakur Cordina thing popped off, it was he getting his bag. It's a stay busy fight. It's a tune-up when I don't even know why he needed a stay busy fight or a tune-up when he was just coming off a fight. But now that it's Tank, I'm just curious why, and we're seeing he's having a hard time finding an opponent. I'm just curious why he can't get that same sentiment. Like, why couldn't this be a quote-unquote stay busy fight, or why he couldn't be quote-unquote getting his bag? And Tank weighed in at 133 his last fight. Who's to say he won't fight Roach at 130? Like,
I think the 130 shit is a good thing to get people to number one. They can't say he weight bullying like Dion, like the homie Dion tried to do. We can't say the nigga weight bullying if he fight him at 130. Number two, most importantly, me. About why it's different strokes for Tank Davis, because subconsciously they all know that Tank is better than their favorite fighter, and they hold they hold Tank Davis to a higher standard.
Yeah.
And it's like no matter whether Tank moves up to fight somebody is a problem, or whether Tank moves down to fight somebody, it's a problem. It's like y'all literally have a problem with everything he does, like literally, and it's been proven. So it's like y'all want Tank to do everything except for what he's doing. I've heard I think I read an article saying that De Los Santos was out for the rest of the year with a shoulder injury.
I've been telling people that, he's out with a shoulder injury.
It was a whole article on Boxing Seat. And then all of a sudden his trainer say something and it's like, oh, he ducking De Los Santos. If he would have originally came out and said he fighting De Los Santos, KO already ran down the excuses that y'all would be saying about him fighting De Los Santos. Like, and another point I want to make, and then I'm gonna pass the mic. It's a good thing he didn't send Shakur a contract. I don't hear nobody saying that. I got an echo.
Yeah, somebody got an echo. I don't know who it is. Just keep going. I'll try to find it.
It's a good thing he didn't send Shakur a contract because we would have been in the same position because Shakur would have had to get surgery on his hand. So I don't even understand why that keeps coming up. Why he ain't sent Shakur a contract? Like, that argument is a mute point at this point. Like, I don't even know why y'all keep bringing that up. Devin Haney not available. Y'all know y'all would roast Tank Davis if he sent Devin Haney a contract right now because of the loss he just took with Ryan Garcia. So it's just not clear. Like, he could announce anybody that he could say he's fighting Jesus, and y'all would be like, "Oh, he's 2,000 years old." Like, it's an excuse no matter who he fights.
100%, 100%. We got
Shut up. Fuck you talking about? Man, listen, 135 G or 140. Ain't no 130, nigga. That's all we was talking about. Nigga, it's once a plethora of boxers at 135 and 140, nigga. The hell you talking about?
Tank or Shakur? No. See, I still believe Loma and Tank are fighting, and KO does too. We just...
No, that's not what I'm asking. Hey, I hope so. I don't know.
I hope so. Loma Tank.
I hope so. It's thinking Loma, but it's looking like Lamar Roach because your boy. You hope it's him because if he fight Lamar Roach, it's gonna prove Loma ducked the shit out of him. Bro.
It's not gonna prove anything.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna prove that what Aegis Cleveland said was true.
Hey, true. If Loma come out and say, "I don't want to fight Javante,"
and he couldn't wait. That's all they needed. Even though his whole career been tune-ups, he couldn't wait.
If Loma say, "I don't want to fight Tank," what you gonna say, True?
What he's doing? Repeat the question.
If Loma says in the interview or something, "I don't want to fight Javante," well, what are you gonna say to him?
Loma has never said that, and Javante has never
fought. That nigga love to defend Lomachenko's bum ass. Fuck Lomachenko. Lomachenko has been a motherfucking duck. He ducked Shakur Stevenson. Now y'all mad that he is a fucking duck. This man's been a duck. Get out of here. I'm sorry. I ain't even looking at the chat. I don't even want to look at the chat right now. I gotta handle this business right quick and do what I got to do. But y'all niggas hear this bullshit, man. Y'all niggas was very disappointed in this fucking fight, T. This is a tune-up. This was a stay busy fight, homie. This all this shit is, bro. Then you go back to talk about Joe Cordina type shit. Like, nigga, fuck it. Why if Shakur can do it, why we can't, like some children? You understand what I'm saying? So when we say that shit, y'all get mad at us for doing the same thing. Nigga, let's go to 130 and fight Oshaki. Yeah, call out Oshaki, Shakur, and get yourself a bag right there and talk to Turk and say, man, we finna do everything Tank do, nigga, make this nigga mad. You know, Devin Haney and Bill Haney say they the face of boxing. They be doing that shit to make y'all niggas mad. And, you know, Tank's the face of boxing, even though he shared with Canelo. You know, when you got a face of boxing, you supposed to have a face. There ain't no two faces of boxing. Who was the face of boxing when Muhammad Ali was the face of boxing? Who was the face of boxing when Floyd Mayweather was the face of boxing? Who was the face of boxing when Mike Tyson was the face of boxing? It was just one. Now we got two. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to hear that shit, G. Shit done changed, nigga. Now they got tournaments coming back. You know what I'm saying? Niggas coming back to where it used to be. You know, the murderers row type shit. And you know, Turkey Al-Sheikh is rude exposure, nigga. Y'all niggas been listening to my Buster Douglas vibe for ever since. You know I know this shit is true. Cause I know I be tagging you niggas in my videos. So I know you be watching me. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that shit. When y'all niggas seen in this motherfucking fight was coming through, y'all had to find a way to prop this nigga up. Y'all was looking sad, trying to decimate another man just to make this fight look good, man. I'm sitting here playing this shit for you live. And what about Cordina? Y'all ain't say that when he was fighting Cordina. Get your ass. Let that baby go. Let that baby go, man. You better let her go. I think you better let it go. I hear y'all niggas trying to sing on your lives now. You niggas ain't even got no rhythm, no melody. You ain't got no rhythm, no melody, no style trying to steal my vibe. You can't sing like me. You ain't no David Ruffin, nigga. I'm the David Ruffin of this shit, nigga. You niggas lonely. Need love songs sunk to you. Like a little baby girl. Is you lonely? Is you sick with a broken heart? Can you help me? 'Cause I'm down and out, and I think that I've been scarred. I can't believe you left me, baby. Did I hurt you? Did I hurt you? Did I make you cry too hard? Is you angry? Is you mad at me? 'Cause this game has gone too far. I can't believe I ran you away from me. Girl, I need you, I really need you. You've been gone way too long. I wanna squeeze you, I wanna hold you tight, even though that you did me wrong. I got your picture hanging on the wall, even though you wanted something I call. I'm about to cry now, even though a man ain't supposed to cry. You got me feeling like your boy, you're about to die now. No. Is you lonely? Is you lonely? Trying to steal my vibe. You niggas can't sing like me. You know your gal, you better check her phone and check her for rude exposure. You be on the down low listening to me. Cause she like when I be talking and using my real baritone voice. And then I lighten it on up and tell her that she my number one. Baby girl, I can't stop thinking of you. You're the reason I keep making it through. Baby, don't you know that you're controlling my dreams? And I can't wait till you come running back to me. Every night I pray you're safe and sound. Even though your love is no longer around, you're still in my heart, my mind and my soul. And baby girl, I thought I'd let you know that you're my number one. Even though I moved on to another. My number one. I'll leave her so fast just to come back to her. I'm finna rap now. You know this used to be my beat. Let's go. Y'all niggas know y'all done fucked up now. I done got crunk. Let's go. I am Cambosis, not like Cambosis, 'cause I'm ferocious. Not like Cambosis, but I'm Cambosis, 'cause I'm ferocious. It's just a name, give me game, I'ma boast this. I'd like to brag, I'm really braggadocious. God gave me talent, so you know I'ma show this. Freestyle long beats, 'cause I'm a freak. Keep niggas off my shit, and I don't like meat. I'm a vegetarian, eat all of your vegetables. Vegetarian, eat all of my vegetables. Keep it clean, try to keep it clean. Monetize PARTTWICE, man, you know what it is, G. A real gangster, slash kidnapper, a robber, a nigga that'll be a good father. I changed my life because I prayed, did time, federal penitentiary, and I'm losing my mind. Smoke a pack, smoke a chain pack, or smoke a handy pack. Illegal, so I gotta watch my rear view when smoking that. I'm on the 95, I'm on the 85, I'm on I-10, but nigga, I ain't really high. I'm keep it focused. You niggas hocus pocus. Keep it focused. You niggas hocus pocus. Real fake, abracadabra like a magic trick. Suck my dick, I never said that shit. That shit is gay. Call it no diddy. Real big black ass dick for your girl titties. Like to do that. Yeah, I like to do that. Real disrespectful. Call a nigga blue black. Don't you call me blue blood, cause I'm not a true thug. We ain't gang banging, we just doing what we do, blood. Yeah, I call the youngsters what I want when I do, blood. Call it what you want, this is my show. True blood, yeah. Spill blood, yeah. I did all that, so I got the right to say that. Whatever I say, nigga. Get out of here, man. We talk about what we want to talk about on this channel. You heard me? What's up, Blunt Sport? I ain't even see you in the chat, G. I'm over here watching these old ass videos of these niggas devastated about a motherfucking Lamont Roach fight. Devastated, do you hear me, man? You know, they ain't like that shit like we ain't like it, nigga. We was definitely happy and on their ass as soon as that fight was announced, because you seen what they did. Oh, he got a belt. He got this. Oh, now he got a belt. You wasn't feeling like that at first, G. I heard the girl say, well, why we can't, with Cordina, why we can't say Davis doing a stay busy fight. That's a stay busy fight. Lamont Roach heard all that shit. He getting knocked out in round 4, maybe round 6, round 8. You so unbiased ass niggas was talking about my motherfucking you good boxing analysis ass nigga. It might go to championship rounds, you know. Tank can get him out there around 10, 11, 12, you know. So with that analysis, I want you to, you know, hit me up with $2, $50, $100, and you know what I'm saying, nigga. Yeah, nigga, that was y'all analysis. But what was I doing? It's a Buster Douglas vibe in the air. You say, nah, nigga, you was doing that shit out of hate. No, nigga. No. We've been breaking down Tank fights for the longest time. For the longest time. Oh, I've been watching for the longest time. I see Tank and I don't like my eyes. Every time I see you, I joke editors. You pick guys that always coming forward. Swing that left hook hard as you can, and you will eventually get your man. Run around the ring like ring around the rosy, ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Now you're tired, I'ma swing again. Oh, you're tired, don't care, you're my friend. Knockouts happen when you fight front runners. Knockouts happen when you fight front runners. Now you feel this power I possess, and you are a big fucking mess. Look at Frank Martin, he is on the ground. Hit his head hard and hit his head sound. Now you wake up, buy some jewelry, 'cause you got paid fucking with me. Yeah, nigga, you fight these motherfucking poo putts. Come on, man. Get out of here, man. Oh, man, let me see what this super chat said. Hold up.
Sebastian Fundora. A lot of political shit going on. Bro. Shout out to my boy Joseph Jackson with the 2-piece. No biscuit in super chat. Said KO always wanted the Lamont fight. That is cap. I wanted Loma. I wanted Shakur. I prefer Rayo over this shit. Yeah. I would prefer a Supreme fight over this shit. But none of those fighters, Stinger from above, what up? Or guy. They trying to lay lay the blame at the feet of Terrence Crawford if that fight don't happen, so that the WBO doesn't strip. Bro. Shout out to my boy Joseph Jackson with the 2-piece. No biscuit and super chat. He said KO always wanted the Lamont fight. That is cap. I wanted Loma. I wanted Shakur. I prefer Rayo over this shit. Yeah. I would prefer a Zabrina fight over this shit. But none of those fighters, Stinger from above, what up, are available and they don't want to fight. Shout out to Joseph Jackson. Yeah, listen, bro. If y'all don't understand this shit by now, you're never gonna understand it. I've explained that to you personally and multiple people literally 100 times, so I'm gonna move on. If you don't understand what is meant by that and what I have said by that and have explained to you in detail, let's do a 3-round debate and see if I don't whoop your ass on The Belts Matter. Give me a second, y'all.
Yeah, give me a second, man. You ain't want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep that shit coming. Keep that pressure coming on that nigga. That nigga sent a super chat just to make fun of that nigga. You ain't want that motherfucker fight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made fun of Cordina to the ends of time. Y'all still make fun of Evan De Los Santos. You know, that's a terrible thing, man. Fought that man with one hand, man. Beat that man with a jab. Y'all want him to rematch that man with 2 hands, man. But you say his hands gonna stay hurt, right? So y'all wishing, crossing your nuts on the nigga hands in health, knowing that's what he need to feed his children. Y'all some terrible, terrible individuals and get mad when niggas so-called hate on Tank. Ain't nobody hating on Tank. Nigga just don't like him. Just like nigga don't like, what you call that pussy nigga, Rolly Romero. We want to see him lose. Oh man, what the fuck? Did he talk? This one I won block.
Eddie Hearn, ducked it. Why should I do that? I'm a fan of Shakur Stevenson, yes. 100%. Here's the thing. Dudes like you, Rude, I don't know if you was around or if you wasn't around, but dudes like you, this is what happens, bro. I keep it too real for a lot of y'all. Like, when Devin Haney was getting ducked by Loma, when Devin Haney was getting ducked by Teofimo, when George Kambosos was ducking Devin Haney fans love me, bro. Y'all love me, dog.
That was
Y'all love
somebody
me,
else.
but then when the facts stop being on your side and I point out his bullshit, y'all don't like me no more. When Devin Haney was trying to paint Shakur Stevenson as a duck, when Shakur Stevenson was ducked by multiple fighters in 2023, I named him the most duck fighter of the year in 2023.
You also said that Shakur Stevens was a future Hall of Famer and that don't change your style. Because if you change your style trying to be fan-friendly, people ain't going to fuck with you. They're going to laugh at you if you get knocked out. But that was somebody else named Rude. I used to get upset when people don't say exposure because there was too many people out there with like rude. It sounded like they were saying rude. That wasn't me. I don't care nothing about no fucking Devin Haney. I wouldn't even ask you about no motherfucking Devin Haney on this show. Nigga, this a Tank page, nigga. It's a Tank page. 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 Yeah, nigga, this is a Tank page. What the fuck we talk about Devin Haney for? Fuck out of here. We want to talk about this Lamont Roach shit. Y'all didn't want to see this shit, nigga. You ain't want to see this. You say you rather have Shakur than Lamont Roach, boy. That's just an ass whipping, boy. You can imagine Shakur with an extended training camp. He get time to get his hands healthy, enough time to get them hands right. And Shakur would have had all the way from motherfucking December the 14th to fucking March 1st to heal them hands and keep them bitches healthy. Get you, man, please, man, that motherfucking fight. You seen what he did to Padley? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. It wouldn't have mattered if he hurt his hands in that Tank fight, nigga. Steve was still throwing them motherfuckers, even though he hurt them bitches against Padley. He ain't do like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather took a knee when he fucked his hands up. So he must ain't fucked him up enough for him to take a knee. And he was still beating that boy ass with them 2 hands, nigga. Wasn't stopping neither. And I'm talking about stop that boy. Like, nigga, the distance, you couldn't even hit him. So whether he hurt his hands or not, Tank wouldn't have been able to hit him, just like he was hard to hit Lamont Roach, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So they had to figure out a way to boost this nigga up Cause ain't no coming back now. We stuck with Lamont Roach. We gotta figure out a way to motherfucking boost this nigga up, G. We gotta figure out a way to boost this nigga up, man. This nigga, we done fucked around and got a Lamont Roach fight. He embarrassing us, man. We gotta find out a way to defend this nigga. So here go the motherfucking Cap right here.
Right. He's moved up from 130 to 135. What are we talking about? It's part of boxing. He's moving up. Yeah, he's moving up.
Why are you cool with a champion from 140 pulling Tank up, but you got a problem with Tank pulling a champion from 130 up?
See?
I'm trying to figure out the difference. I'm trying to figure out what makes Ryo different from Lamont Roach.
But you just got through saying, fuck that shit. I'd rather see anybody except Lamont Roach, man. See, that's the hypocrisy of this shit. Y'all timestamps be flipping in the same fucking show. You just got through saying that shit, man. You call him some shit. You say, I don't want to see that shit. I'd rather see Shakur. I'd rather see El Rayo. Anybody with Lamont Roach, nigga. I'm off that shit. Y'all niggas disgust me, man. I can go to all y'all pages and do this dumbass shit, nigga. Every last one of you Tank pages, I can go and do this dumbass shit too, nigga. That's the fuck I can. Every day I can go to a Tank page about 5 months ago. Y'all niggas will start, y'all niggas will start, y'all niggas will motherfucker, start deleting videos, nigga. Yes, y'all would, man. Y'all terrible. Y'all hypocrites, so I know y'all will delete some videos, nigga. Let's go to my nigga Blunt. You know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact, we live, ain't it? I can hit the link in the chat. I ain't never did like that. Hold on, there you go. Videos, nigga. Let's go to my nigga Blunt. Yes, there you go. Matter of fact, we live, ain't it? I can hit the link in the chat. Let's go. Blunt. Sports. We in this bitch. Oh shit. Don't move it.
That's cool. You know, we're supposed to, God willing, we win this fight. Shakur won the last fight. We were supposed to fight Saudi Arabia May 4th. Somebody said it was too soon. You know, so
May 4th?
Yeah, on the Canelo undercard.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
So,
Breaking news.
Breaking
news. You know,
Hey man, what's good, man? This is Blunt Sports, man, back with another video, episode, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel, man. Doing the cash giveaway at 500 subscribers. I believe we at 481 as of right now. Yeah, just subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. That's how you get your name in the raffle, drawing, whatever you want to call it, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna speak on the little clip that was at the beginning of you know what I'm saying, at the beginning of the video. Stop capping, whoever you are. I don't know if he's willing to pay the trainer, manager, but it don't even make sense. Y'all fight March 29th against Tevin Farmer, somebody that took y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all went all the way. Y'all went all 10 rounds. Williams Zepeda got dropped in the 8th round. You know what I'm saying? But stop acting like y'all gonna fight Shakur Stevenson a month after y'all do the rematch with Tevin Farmer.
You having a baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop the bullshit. That don't even, you know what I'm saying? It don't even make sense. Shakur just fought February 22nd, and y'all want him to do another fight in a 2-month turnaround?
He'll do it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Be real about it. Just be real about the situation. Y'all are not going to fight Shakur Stevenson a month after y'all fight Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? So just cut it out.
You heard what
just
Oscar
stop
said.
it, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So you know, they trying to play these games in the media, you know what I'm saying, where they trying to make it seem like Shakur is the one that's scared. They're trying to play this game where they try to make it seem like Shakur Stevenson is the one that's scared. you know what I'm saying? Just I really don't know what they got going on, man. But whatever it is, it's just it's foolish. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who you think you can trick with that type of rhetoric, but I mean, it's not gonna work over here, and that's truly unfortunate, man. That it's got to this point where you will even say some crazy shit like that. That you gonna fight Shakur right after y'all just fight March 29th. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, just you know what I'm saying. Just cut it out. Just cut it out, bro. But I will say this, though. I would like to see Shakur and Zepeda as the co-main to the Terence Crawford and Canelo fight. I think that'll be big. That'll be huge. Because I do remember.
Hey, y'all go watch that on Blunt Sport page that you want to hear the rest of, man. Shout out to Blunt Sports, but my opinion on that Zepeda fight, 80-60, homie. 86 that fight, 86 Terence Crawford fighting Boots, 86 Shakur fighting on Tank. 86 them fights, G. And you know, we'll have a conversation. Other than that, peace, love, grease. You know what I'm saying? So you got an 86 them type of fights, G. That shit ain't happening, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But this Evan De Los Santos fight, yeah, I can see that happening. But you know, Shakur should never change his style, bro. And you know, I listen to certain YouTube pages, and they be tricking me. Y'all be stone cold Shakur fans, and y'all be giving Shakur great advice. Like, nigga, I'ma always play this video, nigga. It's true. You said some real shit.
Freedom at last. It calls for a majestic lion roar of joy.
Real
cheer
shit.
Even. Growl.
But his boring ass just made
same shit about Andre Ward, who was on the broadcast complaining about Shakur Stevenson's performance. For the life of me, I don't understand why, because people used to call his ass.
Right.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
People did the same shit to Floyd Mayweather, and he done made more money in boxing than anybody else, and his boring ass just made money with a YouTuber, bro. Still relevant, still selling millions of dollars worth of shit, bro. So if you Shakur Stevenson, bro, if you Devin Haney, do not make the mistake of trying to please people, bro. Do not make the mistake of trying to, I'm going to try to, you know, I'm going to become more fan friendly, bro. I'm going to go for the knockout. Nah, bro, you fight your fight. If your shit is hitting and not getting hit,
right,
you do that shit. Damn what everybody else say, bro. Because at the end of the day, if people rock with you, bro, they gonna rock with you. And if people hate on you, they gonna hate on you. Because the same segment of people that's calling Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney boring right now, bro, them same segment of people, if you try to become more exciting as a fighter, and you get your ass whooped, they ain't gonna be like, well, shit, I fuck with Shakur, man. He exciting, bro.
Amen.
Nah, they gonna be like, he got his ass whooped, he got knocked out, he got exposed.
Amen.
Because you was trying to please their ass, bro.
Preach, nigga. Hold up, run that shit back, nigga. Boy,
freedom at last. It calls for a majestic lion roar
preach,
of
nigga.
joy.
Hallelujah. Catch the Holy Ghost in this.
his boring ass just made
Same shit about Andre Ward, who was on the broadcast complaining about Shakur Stevenson's performance. For the life of me, I don't understand why, because people used to call his ass boring.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
People did the same shit to Floyd Mayweather, and he done made more money in boxing than anybody else, and his boring ass just made money with a YouTuber.
Get your hand out of his pocket, man.
Still relevant, still selling millions of dollars worth of shit, bro.
Get on.
So if you Shakur Stevenson, bro, if you Devin Haney,
listen,
do not make the mistake of trying to please people, bro. Do not make the mistake of trying to, I'm gonna try to, you know, I'm gonna become more fan friendly, bro. I'm gonna go for the knockout. Nah, bro, you fight your fight. If your shit is hitting and not getting hit, you do that shit.
Right.
Damn what everybody else say, bro. Because at the end of the day, if people rock with you, bro, they gonna rock with you.
Nigga.
And if people hate on you, they gonna hate on you. Because the same segment of people that's calling Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney boring right now, bro, them same segment of people, if you try to become more exciting as a fighter, and you get your ass whooped, They ain't gonna be like, well, shit, I fuck with Shakur, man. He exciting, bro. Nah, they gonna be like, he got his ass when we got knocked out, he got exposed.
Right.
Cause you was trying to please their ass, bro.
Right.
Right. You know, nobody wants to fight him at 35.
Nobody wants to fight him.
You know, he's a fighter. I'm always wanting to fight.
So, yeah, I hit your like button. You ain't see me when I played the video, nigga? Of course. Is a horse a horse? Of course. Why wouldn't I? We don't do that over here. And we respect the game, right?
Oh, man, hit that like button for me, man. Yo, this is a what a shame, what a pity type of fight. Yeah, what a shame, what a pity. You know, we got Shakur fighting Edwin. Shout out to Shakur. You know, they say Keyshawn Davis is in talks to fight with Edwin De Los Santos. I just remember, you know, when Tank made the call, you know, and they never got back to him, man. Everybody wanted Shakur to rematch this brother. I like the fact that Keyshawn said what he said. You know, this is boxing. We ain't trying to make no friends. We ain't trying to talk nice around people's backs and none of that. You know, you say he ain't Shakur. He not. You know, Shakur had one hand in that fight, so, you know, you finna fight somebody with two hands, Edwin De Los Santos, and I think that Keyshawn should pull it off in a decision, though. I got the boy getting hurt in this fight. I got him pulling out because he a dog. I got Edwin hurting that boy like he hurt El Rayo, but he ain't gonna be able to pull it off. I think El Rayo wasn't the smartest Keyshawn. Yeah, people sleeping on Edwin De Los Santos. You know, Shakur wanted to get him in the camp with him, you know, and sign Edwin De Los Santos to a deal. I think it was reported he said he didn't think that PBC was doing him right, but they come to find out he had blood clots. You know, I made a video about that, man. We thought it was his shoulder. You know, he definitely ready because his trainer says so. You know, his manager says so. And they ready to mix it up. You know, this is what you all want. This all what we wanted to see. You know how the fight play out round by round. I don't know. I know both of these guys got great jabs. Both of them got footwork. Both of them got speed and power. You know what I'm saying? So one of them got to play out. I think Keyshawn got a little better camp, a little better tutelage, a little more game than Edwin De Los Santos that Edwin ain't been fighting for a while. You know, he kind of rusty. I don't think it's going to be a good day for him, but I feel like he'll last. Yeah. I feel like Edwin will last for the whole 12 round, man, and be a great, exciting fight. You know, both of these guys like to throw them hands. Now, I don't got nobody getting knocked out, though. You know, Edwin was smart against Shakur, man. He knew, even though that motherfucker wasn't throwing that hand, to stay away from him. He's a smart fighter. I just ashamed and what a pity that Tank didn't fight this brother. They say Tank knocked everybody out. You got roast problem.
Got roast problem, nigga. Shakur and Edwin De Los Santos was a good example. You know, even though Shakur wasn't throwing that hand, this nigga knew better to stay away from Shakur Stevenson. I'm trying to figure out why people ain't peeped that part of the fight. You know, Edwin didn't do a fuck thing either. And it was out of respect. It was out of respect. You know what I'm saying? And we've been, like, this shit is 2 days ago. This is when the fight actually happened. So we actually did cover that shit, knockout.
That's all bullshit, bro. That's all bullshit. That was Coach K. You got knocked out. Talk to Coach K.
What part of Brooklyn y'all from?
Coach K was the one that hit me, bro.
What part of Brooklyn y'all from?
I'm co-signing that shit. He from Brooklyn.
What part of Brooklyn y'all from?
I didn't know Harlem. Yeah, bro, shut the fuck up. Bro, shut the fuck up. Out of here, bro. Man from Harlem. What you talking about, bro? Fuck that smack, bro. Threatening, bro. Who you threatening, bro? Who you threatening, bro?
What's happening?
So happy with that, bro. Yeah, bro. Smack the bro. Knock your teeth out.
Teeth?
Show footage. Show the footage. They lying.
Show the footage.
They lying because they showed that tonight.
Oh yes, this is when T.O. was Teofimo Lopez. But that's not nice.
Damn, Theo.
Don't fuck with Mr. P. It's PARTTWICE, never nice. I'm ready to explode. I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to lose my soul. If you want to be another wrong turn, fucking with your boy, but you about to get burned. Girl, you about to get burned up.
Revenge. This is a robbery, if you ask me. Well, we gonna go back and watch that fight, because you know Garcia was doing his thing too. So, hey man, this is a robbery, if you ask me. Revenge. This is a robbery, if you ask me. Revenge. This is a robbery, if you ask me. Revenge. This is a robbery, if you ask me. Well, we gonna go back and watch that fight, because you know Garcia was doing his thing too. So, hey man, I know you got flipped.
I see a nigga 23 years old coming in order a
No, you cover it like you wanted to.
I said, who is this for? Me?
Made an
Get your
actual
grown bitch ass out.
mention about it. Okay, I'm sorry. You did a live stream.
This is the man that beat Lubin and then made me pick him against Tim Tszyu.
Let's go.
Because Tim Tszyu is a come forward, tough fighter that likes to wing big punches and never takes his head off the center line. Oh boy, did Pandora have fun with Booker. I pity the fool. Shout out to Mr. T. That jab, that long stick jab, will hurt any boxer. And if he does not give up his height and his reach, he will hurt you. I'm glad Earl the True Spence did not fight him. Don't want to see my guy go against something like that. I kind of feel like a Tank fan in that situation. Protection. George Foreman, God bless the dead. God bless the dead. Ali, Boombaye, I know you didn't like that, but you know, that was part of history. And you know, this is his story. Y'all should respect these killers. They got in the ring and mixed it up. No fear, only the fear from the fans. Just like I fear for Earl the True Spence, but it's them in the ring, ain't it? Hit that like button.
Hey, that tank pack is illegal. Oh, I'm still smoking.
Smoke on. Smoke on. Smoke on.
I need a light, you know. But yo, man, I can't stand this shit. Some things I can't stand about boxing.
Hey man, I want to talk about a few things that I can't stand in boxing, but I just wanted to let you listen to my little song right quick. I'm gonna take you back to the 90s. If you don't care about full-time undisputed lineal unifications, do not hit my like button. This ain't the channel for you.
Women asking me for dollar bills. I thought about the days I used to chase her through the dark fields. Wish I was like the naughty rock. I make these suckers feel the real. I'm really fired up. I'm down for the cause, the laws. They chose the ramsack and got caught with a Mossberg their route. Now you might never wanna believe this, but I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. But the devil keeps talking to me. Trina keeps walking with me. Does she want her life ended in an instant? Because an instant is all it takes. I'm living real of my nigga, that was my heartbreak. Prison whip, waiting for some action. Ready for some satisfaction. To the maximum. I mean, bitches taking off their clothes for the first time in their life. It's addicted to me all night. I'm a vampire. Can I bite your neck? Can I take your check? Can I be your pimp? Is this all you get? Make some more. Make me a happy young hustler. Open up your vagina, go find some customers. In spite of that, you wanna believe this, when I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. In spite of this, you wanna believe this, I've been really trying to give my life to Jesus. I can't stand it, can't stand it. I can't stand it, can't stand it.
Hit that like button for me, nigga. Whole bunch of shit I can't stand in boxing. You know, we been talking about this robbery as soon as it happened, brother. You ain't the first one to talk about. Ain't nothing new in boxing. We talk about everything in boxing too, but we love to talk about the face of boxing, cause he's the most important.
December 25th,
right?
Christmas, no gifts under my tree,
right?
But I got myself some hitters. Shots after shots, that's enough to put my door. Finna make me get my throne to somebody I ain't seen before. Is it a thug? A nigga that's ready to kill me with them bullet slugs. Something love from this master. Is it a girl? I remember her giving me money but never returning the drugs. Something love from the master.
You know what else I can't stand? I can't stand the fact that you won't answer my question. Who is Tank Davis supposed to fight if he loses to Lamont Roach? Oh, he gonna knock him out, right? Tank knock everybody out. Remember? Let that baby go. Let that baby go, man. We want to know the question. Ain't nobody gonna answer it, so I'm just gonna try to answer it for people. Like, okay, on the same question we was asking when we was, going through the list of possible contenders for Tank when he didn't have a fight, when Lomachenko ducked like he usually does, we keep going back to those names, man. The type of fighters that are fighting the TKO series. That $700,000 payday look mighty good to a guy like Schofield or Abdullah Mason, right? Especially Brian Norman Jr. You go up to 140, brother, and fight a guy at 140 is what you do to make a comeback. You was finna go up to fight Jake Paul. Now, that's what I would say, Tank, do, move up. Give up that 140, give up that 135, man. Let them boys run 135, man. See who go undisputed. You go get you a big money fight up there and fight Ryan Garcia or something like that. Or try to get Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? That's what you do if you lose to Lamont Roach. Unless you do a trilogy like they trying to do for Better BF. You can do a trilogy with Lamont Roach. You can either do a trilogy with Lamont Roach, get him another payday, and try to beat him again, beat him officially. You know what I'm saying? Because if you lose back-to-back to Lamont Roach, or lose one time to Lamont Roach, in the black community, they say a boxer is through. But if you do rematch him again and get a trilogy out of it, you have to win. It's like you have to win this fight. Lamont Roach can lose and still float off into the sunset and have a payday and feed his family like he wasn't supposed to win in the first place, brother. So you have more pressure on you. You holding that baby, man. And Lamont Roach made you do that. Lamont Roach got you holding that baby like that. So once you, fight him 3 times, or you don't have to fight him again if you lose to him. You can move up and, try to fight somebody up there like Gary Antoine Russell or Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia. Those are 3 fights that are possible for you if you lose to Lamont Roach. Or you can go back to 130, brother, and fight O'Shaquie Foster. Fight an opponent, you like to steal opponents anyway. Maybe, 135, you've been making 133 on the scale lately. Maybe you should have been, fighting at 130 in the first place. Maybe everybody in your Tank fans really should just hold you at 130. Because they treat you like a baby. They holding a baby right now. You're not a baby. You're a grown man. You're in your 30s, brother. And time waits on no man. Time keeps on slipping into the future. And the older you get, the lower chances you have of keeping your attributes as the same. People think you have speed. Yes, you have speed, but does it stay the same as you age? No. You get the Crawford and the Canelo fight. Look who diminished more. Crawford doesn't drink alcohol. Not that I've seen. Never seen him at a party getting tequila thrown down his throat by somebody else with a bottle. I seen Canelo do that. I seen him drinking and singing karaoke drunk. I seen a lifestyle totally different that'll age the body differently. See, the chemicals that you put in your body if you do drugs and marijuana will age your body differently. So I see 2 different lifestyles. With Terence Crawford, he's married, he has businesses.
He's always in the gym, a stone cold gym rat, year round, getting himself prepared and conditioning his body, just like Lamont Roach had extended training camp. You got extended training camp. You know, you're going to go in that fight conditioned, and you're not going to fall for the shoulder punches, are you? And, you know, we don't know whether he's going to come out southpaw or orthodox. Now, you came out southpaw in Earl Spence, and you tricked me. Yeah, you fooled me, man. I thought you was going to go in there orthodox and then switch it up like you usually do. Well, maybe he does that this time. I don't know. You know, that'll be nice. That'll be nice if you go in there and, you know, battle them jabs like that, you know, but we don't know. We know we're going to see you boxing. We know that your skills and your boxing IQ is, I think, my personal opinion, higher than a Bival's. I love Bivol, but I don't think you have better boxing IQ than Terence Crawford. I don't think Caleb Plant's boxing IQ is better than Terence Crawford. And, you know, you want to talk about power, let's talk about the IQ first. Then we can move to the power and see all the people he knocked out at welterweight. One of my favorite fighters, Earl the True Spence. I don't care what you say about that. You know, we got a lot of controversy around his name right now. I don't even want to talk about it, boy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to whoever incarcerated right now. We don't want that for no man, right? You know, you got their own beats, man. That ain't none of mine. But Earl Smith, man, got knocked out or stopped. You know, that referee Harvey be saving people's lives, man. You know, I've been telling y'all he saved Devin Haney's life, man. That fight with Ryan Garcia, he was getting hit too much. And that man took a point, man. He had to take no point, man. I wish that referee was Jack Reese. Yeah, I don't think that would have. I don't think he would have took no point. He probably would have warned him, like, hey, come on, man. Let's go, fight! You know, you was seeing doubles or something, man. That man took that point. You got your ATP cell back together. Got your little second win back together, you know. And I don't like boxers that always get advantages and cry in the ring, bro. Y'all like them type of boxers? Okay, that's your favorite boxer, but you like that, man? Man, I got a video showing that he had extended rest, like with the eye poke or the eye grease, whatever. That was 14 seconds. And then there was another point, I think he was cheating and shit, and he separated y'all and shit. That was about 11 seconds. Yeah, that's an 11 count. 11 count and a 14 count. Then all the other little breaks when you talking to the referee getting caught. That was one of them right there on the screen. You know, I'm trying to talk and complain to the referee. Hey, you know, that was your friend, man. That man caught you in the ropes, man. And you was stuck in the ropes looking like a deer in the headlights, G. And he ain't even swing on you. He ain't even punch on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was looking at you like, man, come on, man. Get on out the ropes, bro. Yeah, man. God damn, man. I ain't finna do you like that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being a friend type shit. And the defense was better than your defense in the fight, if you ask me. Yeah, his defense was way better than your defense, man, because you couldn't hit him. You know, the punches that you did hit him with, it would not clean unless you would have knocked him out. All right?